This is definitely our most suboptimal campsite. It's very wet, it's very tiny, but as far as suboptimal goes, it could be a lot worse. We're packing up and we're going somewhere drier to have breakfast and also warming up before we put on all our sopping wet clothes. I like this. Our shoes are hung in the tree, and that's as slug prevention. Guess how far it is to Katahdin? 244. Yeah. Close enough. 245? Yeah. Good morning. What are you having?
Mint breakfast. Mint for alertness, chocolate for energy.
You always have a health reason.
It's still cool, so it's crunchy.
Oh, that's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going?
We're going to breakfast.
Not ready for this morning. Before coffee. We haven't yet found a good place to have coffee. Usually we have it before leaving, but our campsite was just gross. Wet, dark, tiny. The trail is really gross this morning. And it's super hemmed in. Fighting through the spruce trees. And it's eroded. This is my missionary of the woods look. And there are a lot of missionaries out here. I don't think I want to be mistaken. Therefore, I will change my hairstyle. The hairstyle is really adding to it, huh? Back on trail again post-breakfast. I got the pseudo-Pomeranian look going again. We just watched a video from Tennessee, of ourselves, that is. And the trail looked so beautiful, unlike what we're walking on today. I do feel a lot better now that I've had coffee and food, though. Trail is definitely improving. It was really a nasty start to the day. It's getting interesting here. I think we will take the high route and turn off the phone so I can climb down to the low route. Look up. Really had a hard time. You get up there and then your foot's stuck in a bad place. That's what I had to do, but you did it so much more gracefully. It took me a while to get my foot over. Take my foot once I got up there and pull it with my hand. My foot was stuck. I couldn't get it. I'm glad you're having a hard time with your other foot. You were making me feel bad. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it's because the footing is weird.
I think because of that branch. Oh, look at you. Look at you.
Somewhere around Burlington and Vermont. No, somewhere around Burlington.
We're older too, because it's over 3 summers that we do all of it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Here we are at a beautiful bench. We like sitting on benches on Elephant Mountain, apparently. That's what it says. It says right here, 1.0. Turn of the bog. Oh, God. Ugh. Oh, that was just the threat. Now we're on the real return. Seriously? Bleh. Squish, squish. Taking side route. Good thing I did not wear dry socks this morning. I wanted to put on my dry socks because they feel so good, but it's kind of a waste. Maybe I'll put them on tomorrow. It will be a celebration. More side route. Conventional wisdom says a good trail user stays on the trail, does not go blazing side paths and making shortcuts or whatever. It's important to stay on the trail. Reality says if the trail can't be maintained in such a way that it's actually somewhat safe and navigable, all bets are off. I love to rant about Guy Waterman, who is one of the big originators of Leave No Trace. He wrote the book Wilderness Ethics. Was a really, really messed up person who needed a lot of therapy. Both him and at least 2 of his sons committed suicide. That's a sure sign of a not great mental state. I'm not arguing against the Leave No Trace principles. I'm just noting that they came from a mind that was not in a good place. So you should really examine them critically. Big AMC rule I have a real problem with is the campgrounds must be 200 feet off trail. Now, dispersed camping is a great thing, the ethical thing, the right thing, and also the convenient thing to do is use campgrounds that other people have used. That way you have a random scattering of campsite along the trail where people can stop, not forcing themselves to climb a mountain they can't in dark or unsafe conditions. It's much safer. Also, when people camp in dispersed places instead of shelters, I feel like they have more of awareness they're in the woods and act like better backwoods citizens. When people get a shelter, human culture takes over and people start behaving badly. So back to the 200-foot thing. 200 feet. You can't see that far in. You're wandering around hoping you might find a campsite. If somebody has made one, you're never going to find it again. It just doesn't make any sense. Also, much greater chance of getting lost. If there's a campsite, but you can see it, and you come along and you're like, hey, here's a campsite, and you camp there, it's great. AT hikers get up by 9 at the latest. There is no trace of them. We're not talking people who set up camp and have chairs and bug net tent, and we're not talking about hanging out. We're talking about backpacking, that kind of dispersed camping. I've seen it in Georgia and all down the AT. It really works. People behave well. I don't mind seeing somebody's tent from the trail. It is a little weird if they're like 2 feet from the trail, but if they're, 10, 20 feet. It's great. You say hello. I don't think it's really safe to be going that far off the trail. Bemis Mountain is next. Apparently the peak where we sat on the bench was called Elephant Mountain. Only know that because all the camp counselors and the campers from the French-Canadian camp hikes a portion of the AT every year. The whole thing in Maine in 3 years, which is very impressive. They kept asking us about Elephant Peak because they had a planned stop and snack break there. Finally, a breeze. I suspect there might be some tent drying at the top of Bemis Mountain coming up very shortly. Although it hasn't been particularly hot, everywhere we camped has had zero air movement. I love air movement. I'm desperate for it. I sleep with a fan every night at home. I wish I brought my fan on the AT. That would be my luxury item. It took me several years of hiking the AT before I even considered wearing a rain skirt. I usually carry it and very occasionally use it in the rain. I mostly consider it a nice piece of fabric on which to lay my food and other gear when I get to camp. But I'm wearing it today because my underwear was sopping wet. I didn't want to just put on dry underwear and immediately put on the wettest shorts in the world. And I had some chafing yesterday and it was super painful. So I'm wearing this skirt today with my moist underwear, which is by now dry. And the skirt is super comfortable to wear. I might do this more often. And it looks good, although the slit in the front can be revealing. So I just started cruising down Bemis Mountain thinking how nice it was, and then I came to this drop-off slab thing. Yep, definitely not cruising terrain. Silly me, I thought we would be going down from Bemis Peak. That's what we just had to come up. I'm not quite sure how it works that we're going up now that we've come to the peak, but we are. Look at this moss. Evidence of constant moistness. It's slippery on. Ooh. Wow. Wow. I think this might be the view. That's Long Pond, and Turtle Toe has not waited for me. I think way out there somewhere is strangely where we're going. Really beautiful. This is the Maine people like. I have never seen anything like that. Like a cross between Indian pipes and hops. Yellow and flowery. It's raining a little. This is very pretty. Finding the joy, even though I hear thunder in the distance, the rain is starting. Hopefully it will come and go. Well, I prefer not the coming, but the going. I'm just accepting there's going to be the coming of the rain. And we are headed to the shelter, assumedly for lunch, and maybe we'll have a perfectly timed thunderstorm during lunch that ends. It's getting darker. Ugh. Yesterday, I waited too long to put on my raincoat, but I finally did put it on, and I was very happy. Today, I'm still waiting. Hopefully, I'm not making this mistake again. There's Bemis Mountain. Off of, I might be able to see the trail snaking back and forth and up and down. Rain is starting, slowly getting stronger. To me, that means a solid rain is moving in, which is predicted. Very happy with my outfit today. It's like what all the 20-year-olds are wearing right now. It's a bit non-traditional. It is so perfect for this weather. I am very comfy in this. I always run hot, by the way, which is probably why I'm not wearing a shirt, or mostly never wear a shirt. At our next resupply, which is tomorrow night, I may switch out my clothing a little bit. An AT marker, thank God. I was worried. Not really. This part of the trail is actually well marked. Sometime next week, we are going to come to the AT completion marker from way back when they actually planned and built it. It's like the golden spike of the AT. It's such a pretty section, even in the rain. The bog laurel is New England's answer to mountain laurel. Look. I bet that's where we're going. Saddleback in the distance. Little bonsais. Cute little trees. I'm enjoying Maine despite my intentions. I hope the big camp group of French-Canadian preteens are enjoying themselves on this thundery, rainy day while they go down the technical section of Old Blue, which is kind of spicy, possibly Moon Mountain, although I suspect they're saving that for tomorrow. Such a pretty sound, rain on the roof. I'm sure it'll be even nicer when I'm under the roof. Yep, nobody here. Oh. Rain is clearing, at least for the moment. That's a very cool rock. I'm resisting walking over to it just because. Go ahead, find the trail. Gotta stay on track. Make it to Rangeley. Uh-oh. Oh.
I should have just gone around.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I caught that on camera.
I'm gonna dare to take off my raincoat.
Don't do it.
Okay, I just don't do it. Yeah, I feel the breeze is picking up again.
When you get here, look at the nice Cairn of the Day award. I think this is second peak. Bemis Mountain has weird summits. 3.1. Right here. Okay. We made it. We finally met some rude northbounders. I think they were BSing. Here we are at the second peak of Bemis Mountain.
And it's all downhill.
We're in the Bemis Vortex because everything is named Bemis. And this summit is definitely downhill from the last summit. And the last summit we went over, I swear we went uphill after we went over the summit.
We did, but we went floor down. We went up a lot when we went down.
And smile for the camera. How far do we have to go downhill? That's not a smile.
That's my leg.
Oh, what is that? I like the AT symbol, but I couldn't figure out where it went. It goes this way. Here we go.
a little foggy on the miles, but it seems like get to that Route 17. We will go almost 9 miles.
I'm not sure. This trail comes with built-in leg cleaners in case you fell in the bog.
Cleaning my leg.
Feel how clean you'll be when you come out.
Until the next. It just occurred to me, maybe that guy is a night crawler.
Oh, he doesn't like people and people don't like him? The good news about really jerky nobos is I thought at this time of year we'd run into a ton of them, and he's literally the first one I've met. That includes the partiers, the fast guys, all the people. People I thought I wouldn't like, but my God, he's the first one that like literally won't say hello or even look at me. Weirdo. You have a grouse alert. She might just run, or she might run at me. Hey, I see you. You want to see the grouse?
What?
The grouse.
The dog?
Grouse. Do you want to see the grouse? She's gonna come get you. Here she comes. She's coming for you.
She's little and she has red eyes.
You're not a mama grouse, are you? No, you're just a regular grouse. Weird, I know. I'll leave you alone. It will all be okay. Bye. See. We're getting down the Bemis Road soon enough, and then we'll be out of the Bemis Vortex, and we climb to Route 17, which apparently is a very scenic highway, and then kind of go along a plateau. I'm sure I'll have more detail later, to Sabbath Day Shelter. We didn't get an early start, but if we're feeling good at that point, I wouldn't mind going further because I love not having a lot of miles on our last day. I was making good progress down this Bemis, but now it's just slabs, as far as I can see, even beyond here. Okay, but it's slow going. Slow going to keep it from being way faster than I want it to be going. This slab I just came down. It is steep. No wonder I felt that way. Oh boy, and there's more. I'm glad to see the steps because it went from slimy slab to rocky mess. And I'm glad to see these civilized steps for the last bit of this fairly steep downhill. It's turned into a jumble again. I thought I would just come down to the bottom and wait for turtle toe, but the further I go, the lower it gets. I took safety measures, and I didn't keep my pack attached when I came across, and I did not try to film. Where are you going? Oh, she's taking an alternate route. Once you've accepted walking toward. You should have just gone the regular way.
What?
You should have just gone the common way. Why don't you go out the way you got in? Okay. Take 2. That rock is good. The one right in front of you. Then I don't know what to tell you. Then you just go for a swim. Well done. Okay, now I'm going to go up the hill. About 5 minutes ago, I did make a big effort to dry out my socks. That effort has been completely back to square one. Ew. I just said it looks easy to cross. I must have cursed myself. But my feet are wet, and I made it. This may be number 6 stream bed we've crossed in the last 1/10 of a mile. We're trying to exit Bemis Vortex. Last stream, perhaps? And we're going up. The trail's confusing right here.
I think people must have gotten confused. Look behind you, there's another one.
Wow. There are a lot of places I would like blazes. How come this trail, maintained by volunteers, is in significantly better shape than the trail maintained by the AMC, which constantly asks for money and charges too much for everything, and employs people? Reaching the highway, and this is the first climb in recent memory that has literally pulled no punches. I guess there's still a slight chance, but looking pretty good so far. We got got some sage advice to look over my left shoulder. This is my right shoulder. 3 more steps. Left shoulder. Why are you not sitting on the bench? Welcome to Maine. Somebody's shooting a gun down in the valley where we just were, and I'm sure they're just having a good time, but I'm glad we're not down there. All those rocks and cliffs, that's what we just came down. That's why it was hard. We are realigning our plans on where we're going to camp because we heard the entire shelter is filled with the French Canadian camp. I knew when these last couple miles looked flat, I should have been suspicious. This log is about to break in half. Oh, God. Here's Moxie Pond. Here's an impressive spider's web in the rain. Yes, it is raining again. It's just nonstop. We got a whole mid-afternoon free of rain. Just tiresome. Everything's starting to smell moldy. Maybe it just never stops raining in Maine. It does feel like the border between solid and liquid is very tenuous. We're officially in end-of-day push territory. We have 0.8 miles to go. We just climbed our last hill. I'm really tired, like strategizing how I can do as little as possible when I get to camp. My feet are hurting from being wet all day. I started to rescue them, and then I had to ford Bemis Brook. Oh my God, I can't wait to go to bed. This is making me very irritated. This is really steep. And I just want to get to camp. Giant moss. Stops raining thing. I was near tears when we were at the top of the hill, and we came over, saw the slabs tilted, totally wet, bouldering, and then into steep steps. My feet hurt so much, super painful, and it was getting dark, and the rain was getting harder. Let me tell you, I'm still not in a good mood, but we got 0.2 to go over some nasty roots and stuff. We should have a campsite to ourselves. Might not be raining for a minute or two, and most of all, we're done.